Hello, hello. Welcome to Shady White. I'm Marilyn, and today we have some auction bags and some items that were left from Thursday's Chris and D live show that we did, and a couple of requests people made. So I brought those too. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. As I said, my name's Marilyn. My husband's name's Barry, and we are resellers. We sell on multiple platforms online. We also sell on YouTube. If you are returning, thank you very much. If this is your first time, we do unboxings. We do auction jewelry hauls, sterling silver, vintage, art deco, Victorian, pretty much all things jewelry. We also, as I said, do unboxings, ThredUp, Goodwill, America's Thrift Supply. We do jewelry jars, and we are starting some other things with Whatnot, and just lots of different things. And thank you for joining us. If you enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe. We would love to have you be one of our subscribers. What happens is I will give you prices here online. These are subscriber prices, so they're cheaper than I would put them on our online platforms. And if you see something you like, you simply send us an email to shadyny@gmail.com and your email to us. Be sure to send us a timestamp and a description of the piece that you're interested in. The following day by 2 o'clock, I will have up a sold list, and shipping is $6 in the United States, below a pound, anything over a pound, or outside the United States based on where you are located and how much it weighs. So I'm just going to push these over to the side, and then we're going to start. I'm going to start with the loose items first and do these. So this one is a gold-filled, need some light on this subject, gold-filled necklace with a roller spring clasp, and it is marked gold-filled with this wire pendant. It is a green jasper. There it is. Could be an agate, but a test right there in that jasper area. It is such a nice piece, definitely. And the length on the chain is 24 inches. The pendant with the bail is 2.5 inches by 1.25 inches. And on this one, I'm going to do $15. That is a nice piece. Next we have, we didn't get to this on the live. It was a sterling silver flamingo. It is definitely a vintage piece. It is spelled out right here on the bottom, sterling. And such a cool piece. It is 2 5/8 of an inch by 1 1/8 inches. And on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $18. Here we have a trinket box. This is signed on the bottom, Mexico. It has the eagle. I believe it's a 2. Let me see close up what it says. Yeah, it is a 2, and it says 925 GGR Mexico. And there's the back, front, upside, bottom side rather. Great patina on this tiny little box. Isn't that adorable? And on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $35. Let me give you the size of it. It is 1 inch by 3/4 of an inch by 1/2 inch. Gorgeous piece. These are getting harder and harder to find for me. Next, we have this, which was a past item, but I thought it was fabulous. This is a Pandora necklace. It is family tree. It has the little word family here. It has cubic zirconia. It is signed on the side S925 and G585LE ALE. That means it is sterling silver and 14 karat gold, and the leaves are the 14 karat gold. The chain is also a Pandora. There is the tag Pandora, and if you haven't seen the logo for Pandora, it is right there. It is 18 inches, and the chain for Pandora runs about $35 on line, and this family gold and sterling silver pendant runs about $58. So on the two of these, I'm going to do, there's a hair, got that off. I'm going to do $50. Nice Christmas gift. Next we have these Reed and Barton, and each one of these are sterling silver. They're signed on the back RB, so it is Reed and Barton, and there are a really old company that does ornaments and sterling silver and sterling plate. These are sterling. Christmas tree, and each one of these are going to be $15. So there is the Christmas tree. There is the candlestick. The toys sled. The bells. And there's one, oh, here it is. And the present. Wrapped present. So each one of these is 15. Then I also have 3 Pandora charms left. This one I forgot to show on the live, but this is such a cute piece. This can be either on your bracelet or used as a pendant. It is a flower, and it has a little stone in the center, and it says ALE right there and 925 right there. And on this one, I'm going to do $15. And these two are locks. This one opens right here. And if you use these, you put it on one of the little sections, and none of the charms can move past that section then. And this one's also the same thing, and it has cubic zirconia all the way around. And on each one of these, they're 15 also. Then we have this piece. It is sterling silver, has a little dog charm from it. Isn't that adorable? On the roller clasp or spring clasp, it is signed STG 925. And this is a size 7 1/4. And let me see, it just seems larger than that. Time to cut my nails. I can't get these clasps open. Yeah, it's about a 7 1/4. That's perfect. So, isn't that the cutest little dog? So on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $22. Has lots of patina on it also. Now this one is $925, and it has these skeleton keys, and that's what each panel is made up as a skeleton key. I thought that was an interesting piece. and it is been tested, and I'm not seeing, oh, right there's a tag. The tag says 925 Italy. This one is 6.5 inches, but very sweet. I love the skeleton keys. And on this one, I'm going to say $15. Very unique. Now, this one is super, super cool. This one is a Mexican piece. It is done by, it is stamped right here, Sterling, Mexico, and the eagle stamp of 31, which was used by Hector Aguilera. Huge amount of pedigree on Hector Aguilera. I think it's Aguilera. I'm not exactly 100% on how to say the last name, but it is Aguilar. And he also was commissioned by Coro to make all their sterling jewelry during the war, because the United States was not allowed to use sterling silver. So Taxco came in to use for all the designers from New York, and Hector was working for Coro during that time. So pretty interesting background. This is a tiny little shepherd's hook bracelet with little flowers, and it is turquoise. This is only 5 3/4 of an inch. And on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $50. And then somebody requested this piece. This is all vintage hearts on a sterling chain. All the hearts are sterling silver. Also, they've been tested. They might be 1 or 2 on here that might be 800, but I just don't remember. And the hearts on here are just amazing. It's got, most of them are tagged 925, and some of them are puffy. There is a Cupid. In addition, there is amethyst and diamond. More puffy hearts, more, I think this is cubic zirconia. There is another Cupid, a mustard seed, and I think there's 21 hearts on here. And on this one, I will do 2 1/4. Beautiful. And I did show this from the auction on a preview, and this is fascinating. This is a charm bracelet. It has a large spring clasp, but look at these amazing large charms. This is 4 over 4 troy ounces, and it has a suitcase that says Rome, London, Morocco. It has a cuckoo clock, and on the back, it is even detailed on the back. This one's a violin. This is a cabin, which I think is sweet. It says 800, and it opens to be a little trinket box. The next one is a hand-to-hand. This one is a stirrup, and the stirrup spikes do move. And this says It says patent, and I can't read the rest of it. Then you have a little beer stein, a bull, and this is the best one in my opinion. Look at the crown. Is that fabulous? I love it. You have a rooster. You have the Eiffel Tower. You have a functioning abacus counter. That is really cool. Love this piece. A horse head. The earth. This one says Frankfurt with an eagle. And then the back. This one says Terceira Azores. It's a dormant volcano in Portugal. Now this one, I believe, might have had a bottle on the end of it at one time, but right now it just looks like this. I think this was a pail, but there's no pail on the end anymore. Then it has this knife. The knife is a real knife. It literally opens. Oh, just broke my fingernail. And it literally opens like so. And it literally has a sharp edge. And the last one, this is pretty cool too. This opens up. It says silver. It opens up, and then inside is a telescope. It has no glass in it, so it is faux, so you can't look through it and make things larger or anything. But I'm pretty impressed that it's still in here. Most of the time, two-piece charms are not ever there. So since this is 4 ounces, I'm going to do $2.50 on this 4-ounce sterling silver bracelet. Let me give you a length on it. It is 7.5 inches. Okay, and then to our bag from the auction. It says it's sterling with a cat pen. I'm going to scoot them over to the side and pull them out one at a time. Here is the cat pen. Look at that face. I love this one. It says A925. It has a roller clasp. It is 1.5 inches by about an inch, and it is a little puffy, not much. And on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $30. Isn't that sweet? I love that face. Baby, our cat has that face all the time. Like if you bother her while she's sleeping. This one, let's see if there's a signature. I don't see one. Looks like the class should be around the 1940s. It is a flower with leaves and a stem. Nice patina. It is 2.5 inches by 1.5 inches. And on this one, I'm going to say just $12. This one is really nice. This one says 925 FD. It is a C clasp, and it is 2 camels, a llama, and a person. And then these are little gods or warriors. This is probably a Peruvian piece, like so. Let me give you a size on this. It is 1 inch and 5/8, and with the dangling 3, it is almost, 2 inches. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $45. Now this is really cool. This is onyx with marcasites, no missing marcasites, even in the bell. It is signed 925 right here. It is 1 1/4 inch by 5/8 of an inch. And on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $18. This piece is very modern. It is signed, let me find it. Oh, right here, 925 Mexico. This is, could be an onyx, but it's just black and really neat. It's a bead and it is glass, if not onyx. It is really nice the way it changes in size around. Very modernistic. And this is a size 7 3/4. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's do 25. These are clip-on, sterling silver. Let's see if they're signed. Right there, it says 925. And then I think it says RM. Let's see if this one says anything else. It says the same thing. Great patina on these, sterling silver buttons. As I said, they're clip-ons. And on these, I'm going to say, let's just do $15. This one is super cool. This is a menorah, sterling silver, signed on the back. It says sterling written out with an S, and it has seed beads, nothing missing. It is 1 inch by 1 inch, and it's a brooch. Love this piece. And on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $28. I love this one. Here we have a leaf brooch, and it says sterling, and it is Carl Art. There is your textured leaf, and then 2 sprigs from it. And it is probably in 1940s also, early 50s at the most. It is 2 1/4 inch by, well, if we go all the way out, it's about 1 inch. So on this one, I'm going to say $15. Then we have another brooch, and this one is spelled out sterling. Yes. Super dark patina on this. Also about a 1940s brooch back. Isn't that fabulous? The way it is etched in with these flowers and then the lines of the leaves. And on this one, and this has been oxidized intentionally. And the way you can tell that is the back is completely black, and then it looks like somebody tried to take some of it off, but in the background you see a lot of that intentional oxidation, which is patina. It's just done not naturally, it's done by the artist. So this is 3 inches by 1 1/4, no, 1 3/8. So on this one, I'm also going to say $15. We have this fabulous brooch. This is beautiful filigree open work, sterling silver. I think I'm trying to remember if this one's signed. Be sure when you're looking for the signature, you're also looking on the post. Sometimes it can be on that, as this one is. And it says spelled out sterling silver, and it's right here. And if you look at it straight on, here is your pin back, and it extends beyond your brooch. So this is a Victorian piece. There is a chip in there. Could be a diamond, could be cubic zirconia, but I don't have it plugged up right now, so I'm just going to say it is beautiful. So on this one, let me give you a size. It is 1.5 inches by 5/8 of an inch. And if you look at it, it might have a little bit of a bend, but it's very, very slight. And on this one, I'm going to say $25. Isn't that gorgeous? Love Victorian. Then we have this piece, which is a C-clasp on the back. I'm looking for that signature. Some of them are just so small, I can miss them very easily. But it's a C-clasp, as I said. Here's the front. No missing stones. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And isn't that really cool? The filigree that it's using in there is kind of like swirls. And on this one, it is a size 2.5 inches. And it is probably 1/4 of an inch, but let's see. Actually, it is only 3/16 of an inch. And on this one, I'm going to say $20. Then we have these two birds. It says sterling right here. And on these, I'm going to say, let's do $15 a piece. Then there is this one. I love brooches that have enamel and marcasites. Let me look really closely to see if all the marcasites are here. It has a red rhinestone in the eye. It has real and faux marcasites. And there is one missing marcasite right there. Since it has on the back, it has a trombone clasp. So you just pull this out like so, and it releases the pen. So this is probably from the 20s. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? And this is 1 1/4 of an inch by 1 1/8 of an inch. And on this one, since it does have a missing marcasite, I'm going to say with the marcasites and the enamel, I'm going to say $18. Then we have this bracelet. It has a fold over clasp. There's the back. And it says right here on the fold over clasp, Sterling-WRE. And there's the front. It is a size 7 1/4, like so. Lots of patina. And on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $15. This one has a lobster clasp, says Italy 925 on the back. That is a really nice bracelet. And this one is 7 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to say $18 on that one. And then the last piece on here is this chain. It has a shepherd's hook. And let's see if it has any writing on it. I don't see any, but generally when I find these, they are Mexican pieces. Here is the clasp, like so. And it is 28 inches. And on this one, I'm going to test it because I don't remember testing this one. Yes, there's your blue. So on this one, I'm going to say $35. Really nice chain, very unique. And on the rings I have on tonight, it's my own personal rings. One is a labradorite and sterling ring with topaz, white topaz on the sides. And this one is pearl with white topaz on the side, also both set in sterling silver. So there you go. What'd you think? I thought this was an interesting grouping, along with the other pieces, the charm bracelets and the things from the live. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe below. If you saw anything you're interested in, again, send us an email with a timestamp to shadingwhy@gmail.com. And thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and we will see you on the next one.